all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore eyes winged. Cupid painted blind. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. If music be the food of love, play on. The miserable have no other medicine, but only hope. Hell is empty in all. The devils are here. The web of our life is of a mingled yarn. Good and ill together. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Though she be but little, she's fierce. All the infections that the sun sucks up from bogs, fens, flats, on prosper fall, and make him by inkneal a disease. I am one who loved, not wisely but to well. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night, till it be morrow. The world is a stage and we are all actors on it. Words are easy like the wind. Faithful friends are hard to find. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. There is no darkness, but ignorance. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. The course of true love never did run smooth. All that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. To be wise and love exceeds man's might. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. To thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Brevity is the soul of wit. Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster, which doth mock the meat it feeds on. The rob that smiles steals something from the thief. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed. In a naughty world, cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs. All is well that ends well, still defines the crown. Whate'er the course, the end is the renown. Hell is empty in all. The devils are here. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged. Cupid painted blind. The web of our life is of a mingled yarn. Good and ill together. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. The first thing we do, let's kill all the lawyers. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. The miserable have no other medicine but only hope. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. How sharper than a serpent's teeth it is to have a thankless child. The lady doth protest too much. Methinks life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. To thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. All the world's a stage, and we are merely players. The very substance of the ambitious is merely the shadow of a dream. as flies to wanton boys, are we to the gods. They kill us for their sport. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. When words are scarce they are seldom spent in vain. The miserable have no other medicine, but only hope. The web of our life is of a mingled yarn, good and ill together. I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks, and ever thanks. The better part of valor is discretion. The first thing we do, let's kill all the lawyers. Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. The worst is not, so long as we can say, this is the worst. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Oh, it is excellent to have a giant strength, but it is tyrannous to use it like a giant, to be or not to be. That is the question. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. The quality of mercy is not strained, it droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Double, double toy, L and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win, by fearing to attempt. All the power of darkness cannot put out the light of a single candle. Love all, trust if you do wrong to none.